Skydiving, the most blissful thing ever, but also one of the most anticipated, scariest things for a human to do. And I did it. Here's my story. Everyone has a bucket list, and unfortunately, skydiving was on mine. I took this opportunity not to just do it for fun, but to kind of prove to myself that I could do anything. For my birthday, as you guys may know, June 15th, I decided that I wanted to do something crazy, something so out of this world, something that is just so abnormal and so outside of my comfort zone. And I looked back to my bucket list and realized this is perfect. This is literally the perfect thing to do. So the next morning, I said, hey, to my parents I want to go skydiving. To my brother I want to go skydiving. They all looked at me crazy, but I felt like I had to go through with it. So I booked an appointment for the following 2 days ahead on Friday. While booking the appointment, I didn't feel any fear. I didn't feel any emotion really. I just felt excitement. And that's the trick, you know? You feel so excited to do such a crazy thing, something that so seemed to be scary to everybody, and you actually are about to do it within the next 48 hours. So the next morning comes, and this is skydiving day. It's about 7 a.m. I wake up, I get everything ready, I drive an hour to the spot, and the first thing that I do when I get there is I get put into a room and I'm forced to watch this video, and this video is basically telling me that I'm signing my life away. This video is saying anything that happens on this day while skydiving is totally on you. We don't take any accountability. If you die, that's on you. If you break a leg, it's on you. So I was literally signing my life away. But sitting here right now, I could say 1,000% it was worth it. And skydiving is a crazy experience. Crazy experience, you know. After you sign that waiver, you're like, okay, I'm actually here. I'm actually doing this. You know, there's no turning back. Literally no turning back. So what they do is they strap you in the harness, you know, make sure everything sounds secure, and then you go to the gear check. Is basically where they see if all your gear is put on correctly, see if it fits correctly, because any minor defect to your gear or anything could affect you while falling. So basically, like, your life is on the line just by a minor error. So everything has to be perfect. So once you're done in the gear check, then you see the plane pull up and you're like, whoa, okay. That's when the nerves start to grind. When you see that plane come up and you see people start to go inside of it, that's when the nerves start to grind, because now you're actually going on the plane and there's really no turning back. And while you're on the plane, they start to give you this lecture, like, in case the parachute opens. Well, this was before you get on the plane. You know, they give you this lecture, like, in case the parachute doesn't open, or, you know, something goes wrong, and you're thinking in your head, like, kind of don't want to hear this right now. Like, while saying that you wanted to go skydiving 2 days ago, I wasn't thinking about, oh, I could lose my life today. What if my parachute doesn't open? I wasn't thinking that. So hearing that from them kind of got me nervous. Because, you know, when you're doing something, you really don't think of all the pros and the cons. You just think of, you're hot in the moment, you want to do it, and you're just getting there right then and there. So yeah, hearing that really shook my boots. But once again, it was all worth it. So at this point, you know, you're boarding the plane, and the plane's taking off with the door open. You know, at that point you realize that you've never even been inside a plane with the doors open, yet alone 15,000 feet in the sky with the doors open. It's the craziest yet the best feeling ever. So the plane ride's about 15 minutes long. You guys are flying, you know, everyone's making jokes. I'm sitting there like, I'm shaking. Now don't get me wrong, I wasn't nervous. That's the crazy thing. I wasn't nervous at all. I was just like in shock that I was actually following through with this crazy, insane idea that I had in my head 2 days ago. At this point, 15 minutes in the plane ride, everyone starts to check their gear again because now we're about to actually jump out of the plane. Now, once you see that red bell go on or the red light go on and everyone's lined up to go out, you realize you're placed in line. I was third in line. So I see two guys jump out in front of me and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I about to get into? And it's just, right now, I didn't feel nervous. I don't know if I felt scared. I was just stuck in like a what am I about to do type of phase. And it's just so crazy. So here's what they do. You're strapped onto some dude and he's like behind you in the back, you know, and you guys walk up to the edge. And at that point, you forget all the instructions they told you to follow prior to getting on the plane. You have to like lean your head back, have your arms a certain way, have your legs a certain way, have your body a certain way. Once you're at the edge of the plane looking down at the sky, you forget everything. And it's the most nerve-wracking thing ever. But yeah, so you're at the edge of the plane and they go, all right, you ready? 3, 2, and they jump right there. And at that point, you just realize all the fear, the nervousness, the heartache, all those nerves grinding, it just all releases. And you realize you're just looking at the best thing that you could ever be looking at. You realize that you just jumped out of a plane from 15,000 feet in the sky. You're staring at the earth as if you're flying in a plane, but you're not. You're soaring through the sky. And it's the most beautiful thing ever. It's honestly a memory that you could never forget. A memory that someone should cherish. And it's an out-of-body experience. It's just crazy. And it's crazy because at that point you realize that the most beautiful things, the most crazy exotic experiences, the most blissful views are all on the other side of fear. All of it. And it's just, skydiving is just honestly, I have to go again. I literally have to go again. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. But yeah, that's my skydiving story. I really encourage you guys to go skydiving, like for real. It's honestly the best thing ever. Like think of you just soaring through the clouds. You're just free falling through the sky, and then you open a parachute and you're just soaring. And just soaring and just looking at the world from a whole different perspective. It's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. And I'm definitely gonna go again. But once again, y'all, that's my skydiving journey. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the pictures, my story, all of that, y'all. And if you want to support the channel, make sure you just click the subscribe button and also like the video and comment down videos you want to see in the future. But yeah, guys, big travel plans in the future for y'all, so stay tuned. And yeah, NXL out. Peace.